Hey guys, welcome back to Elley Knows Rocks. I am standing in what is called a CCC camp. And we're gonna have somebody explain that to you, exactly what it means, in just a little bit. But basically this was an area where people would camp. They made their own little village to create different trails through the forest, as well as fire cut roads and a bunch of other stuff. But everything that we see here today, they made and created so that they could make themselves a better place to live. So we're gonna go check it out. So thank you so much for being part of my adventure, and let's go see what we find. Here we are taking off to the CCC camp. Now before I go any further, I have to correct what we end up saying in the video. We call this place Apache Springs, which is completely wrong. It's actually called Indian Gardens. So in the video when we refer to it as Apache Springs, just remember Indian Gardens. The area Dave was referring to is further down the road in a completely different location. But where we're headed is just east of Payson, Arizona. Dave originally found this area when he was exploring in his side-by-side that we're in now. It was much more overgrown than it is right at the moment. Dave has been coming here since 2015, and I am lucky enough to have him along today to tell me a little more about this place. Dave is going to explain to us what CCC camps were and something else that I have already forgotten the acronym for.
Okay.
First off, this is Dave Kelly, an amazing photographer and a very good friend of mine. He is our guide for this area today, and he is a huge advocate of putting up geocaches.
CCC camps during the Depression, the government wanted people to get to work so they could make money for their families and stuff. So CCC camps were created along with the WPA. CCC was a Civilian Conservation Corps, and they did things in the forests, like built fire roads and trails, and most of the trails that you go on were created by the CCC. And they had camps like this one that they created, and it was a town that was made out of tents mostly. So you're going to see all these little rockways that probably the one guy who didn't know how to build roads very well, they said, here, make this.
Make trails.
And these trails are interesting because they'll go off to nothing because there was a tent there. Okay, so it's interesting that way. But there's other things, like right over there
Foundation.
is a foundation to a, there was a big windmill thing there. And I don't know if they pumped water or did grain or whatever. But this was a whole city. I mean, they butchered cattle here to eat. They stored food over, there's some foundations for some buildings over to the west there. And they were only young men from about 16 to 40 were allowed to work here, and they got to keep $5, and the rest of it went to their families. And that was $5 a month. Okay, the rest had to go to their families. Now the WPA, which we're not in, that was Works Progress Administration, and that was done in the towns and cities. So if you're on a really obviously an old sidewalk, look, and if it says WPA on it, that was done during the Depression, which is almost 100 years ago. So anyway, that's where we're at, is a CCC camp. This one was called Apache Springs, and I have seen 2 pictures. No more. Nobody took pictures.
No one took pictures.
Yeah, it was the Depression.
Yeah, true. That film and getting a photographer back then might have been kind of difficult.
That's true. So this is it, and it's lots of fun. See what's here. Well, it wasn't fun then.
Oh, not necessarily, no. Keep people busy by creating a trail. Yeah, but like this trail or this pathway just stops, and there's nothing there.
A tent.
It was a tent.
That was a building. They destroyed them before they left because
Oh.
you'll see bits of metal around in some places because there's a There it is. See that concrete base with the
Yep.
things sticking out?
Mm-hmm.
I believe there was a
Tower?
tower with the windmill thing going.
Oh, cool.
So they were probably pumping water from down there somewhere.
Let me turn this on.
See what looks like a couple of obelisks over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are actually long walls, and they have a place where pipes would go through. Pretty sure they put a cow in there, run the pipes through,
Jeez.
kill the cow, and then they would slice it up while it was in there.
My gosh.
Pretty sure.
I am setting up the metal detector to see what we can find. A lot of steel on the ground already.
It reminds me of Charlie Brown.
What
His
does?
teacher talking to him.
Well, that's something. It could be a hot rock. If not, there's something in here.
Right here?
Yeah, in that area.
Oh man! I'm pretty sure the plastic scooper isn't gonna do a lot of good here.
Well, I didn't bring the other one. I always bring a plastic one because of the metal detector. Nope.
Something here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right in here. Damn it. I've got it.
We'll return after these messages. Ignore my ridiculous hat, but good way to know that your metal detector is working. See the washer right there? Metal detector just blanks it out. Good job. There's more trails. Oh, this one crosses.
Yeah. They're all up and down through all of this. Well, see, there's a big hole there that's probably for watering the animals.
Assuming whatever this is, it's metal too, because it's blanked out now. Does a good job of that. I'm not very patient with the streaming over stuff. Oh, casing.
Oh, well, it's a 22.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there for the next person.
I'm assuming that's a pop tab, I'd imagine, but somewhere in that area of these rocks right here. Yeah, I guess I didn't think too much about the...
Move it out.
the plastic version. Stop. Careful. We ended up finding a bullet shell. Wow. There's so much flint. This is crazy. I know some people who would be loving the amount of like chert and flint and everything out here right now. Lots.
Which people might that be?
Donnie Dust is always looking for, where can I find chert? It's like, I can tell you where to find flint. Like, look at that piece under the cow turd. That's huge.
It's amazing is that you can see through cow turds.
That's my legacy. I can see through cow turds.
Yeah, that's my superpower.
It's my superpower. Oh wow, wouldn't that be the worst? Oh wow, that's a big old foundation over there.
I'm guessing that this was where they stored their 1 or 2 trucks, or tractor and truck, whatever they had.
Oh, like a little shop.
And possibly a warehouse where they kept grain and food that they didn't want the animals to get.
It would be very cool if we could find something like a key.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely finding a lot of bullet shells.
Yeah,
Okay, but you were saying, I'm sorry, that's when the camera freaked out. So coming down this hill, there are pipes that go in between those trees.
yeah, down. Well, it's down a little ways, but they have drain pipes that they put in for sewer. So when all the tents and all that, they had a main bathroom that they could use, and it all dumped way down there.
Awesome.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, at least they were being super, super clean about it.
See,
What is this?
this is a 2-bay.
Hang on. I have no idea what this is.
You don't know what a rock is?
It's not a rock! It's a weird metal thing. You might know what it is. I just thought it looked strange and...
I can make a guess. No idea. It's like a thermostat or something from an old vehicle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can throw it up there on the foundation and... Or...
I'll keep it and look at it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Probably take a picture of it and then show me where I can buy a dozen of them from Amazon.
Oh my gosh, yeah, well.
There's 2 entries here, and then there's a little thing that's it's obvious there were 2 walls here, or 2 doors, and they were really
Entrance
deep, so
1, entrance 2. Yeah, for...
you probably stored food and stuff back here.
Yeah, that could make sense, huh? Oh, and there would have been maybe a doorway here, or maybe that's the broken wall, but...
Could be broken, could be a doorway.
That's cool, but yeah, you can see the metal torn down on both those sides.
There's probably some stuff around here that I've never even discovered too. But
Oh, wait, where all have you like clamored to? Like over the other side, that way?
well, down the ravine a little bit, way up there. I've got a geocache up there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I want people to discover the CCC Camp.
All right, we will have to go check out the geocache for sure because I am all about those. I think they're awesome. I already found one this morning or this afternoon in Dave's front yard. Garbage! We found garbage.
Nice old garbage.
Really old garbage is my favorite.
Yeah, when it's almost rusted.
Oh, wait,
away
wait,
completely.
here's, oh, that's probably attached to the garbage.
It's probably part of it, yeah. I'm gonna leave it there because it's part of the history.
Yes. This place is really cool.
We'll go this way because there's geocaches over there, but there's another foundation that's kind of interesting over here.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was shower laundry room. Because, well, first of all, shower laundry room and possibly bathroom because that's where all the drain things go down there.
Oh, that would make sense then. Oh. It was just a weird nail. Nail.
Oh.
I think that was it. Yeah. Lame.
Okay, so this is a foundation, and I'm going to go with my best guess on what things were going on here. Where Ellie's standing here was a shower of some kind, as you can see a drain in the middle.
See drain, and you can see clear, or the old casing, old pipe.
And then this was another shower of some kind, and you can see in this one that there is the pipe, and it's leading down to that ravine down there.
Haha.
Okay, so they had a grate over that. I'm going to guess that there was a fire here because in winter it's probably cold.
Oh, that
So,
makes sense.
If they had a wall here between that side and that side, this would keep both sides warm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this might be where they folded clothes. I don't know what they did here for sure because there's no
thing.
workings.
But
Here-
that could be a sink.
Here they had a drain like for a sink or something. So I'm thinking over there was probably, this might have been a bathroom kind of a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I don't see an outgoing drain, but it might actually be.
clearly divided.
Concrete at the time was the stuff that goes away pretty fast.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know what
kinda
that was
deteriorates.
for.
Those two weird things. I don't know what those would have been either. A little on the strange side
Yeah.
for some of it, but
If any of your followers have a clue,
let us know.
yeah.
Because this is cool to see it, but we do have to make guesses, just like I do at the mines. I have to go and figure out, well, what could this have been based on this knowledge of everything else. And there's a road
Another little walkway.
right beside it.
So this is a little city. That pile of rocks back there used to be a home, or not a home, but
Big old
probably
pile
an
back
office. Probably the guy who was in charge.
Yeah, the foreman definitely would be sleeping in a big old house. Well, let's go check out the house. It looks pretty cool. Ow.
Yeah, that house looked like it tangled with a really bad little piggy.
Jeez. Look at this though. This one, it forks again. And it turns like nicely and goes that way. It kind of goes up there, goes off this direction, but it doesn't lead up to the house. Unless that way is leading to the house.
Unless whoever was in charge didn't want people to visit.
Yes, preventing them from visiting by no walkway.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really neat though.
And again, it's a guess that was a house, but I think their last instructions when they shut down and sent people home was to destroy everything left behind in the actual camps because, well, they weren't designed for people to live in them.
No,
But, not for long term.
be here briefly. But this would have made a good spot for a
Very
foreman.
good spot for all of that, yeah.
You're so up high too.
And remember, there weren't, the control road and all that stuff wasn't there. They built that.
Yeah.
So this could have been the middle of the universe to them, and then they're building this stuff on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
The geocache is over here somewhere.
Yay!
Well, look, 'cause I remember what it looks like.
So we should have a geocache over here.
It's in a stump and it has metal over it, so it should be easy to find.
Well, I can always get out the metal detector to find the metal.
That's true.
Not that big stump?
It's not the one that we just passed.
There's a big old stump back there. Is it in a tree?
No, it's a stump. It's a cut down stump. I could go get the GPS off of the farm. Tell us exactly where it was. It's over here a little further. It's always further than I remember.
Everything always is. Oh, it's just right around the corner. 5 miles later.
Yeah. Well, old guy. It's like, wasn't that like last week? No, it was actually last week.
Fires everywhere.
We may have to go get them.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't the big stump?
Well, that's a bunch of trees grew up along it.
Oh wow, have you seen this pile of rocks over here? That one?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That is a very, very distinct.
You see, there's a few places that are like that, and it's like, okay, and they're all the same kind of rock. And
Yeah, this is a limestone, but I'm wondering if this could have been any kind of a burial area. It's a possibility.
yeah, it might be the guy who ran the place, and he was a jerk.
If anybody has ever been here, or anybody knows anybody that worked here,
It was called Apache Springs.
called Apache Springs, you should let us know. And we're making light humor about things. We are not being... Oh my gosh. Oh, there is all the way up to this pile of rocks, actually.
Well, it might go under the pile of rocks.
Here is this walkway leading all the way up to this pile of rocks. This could have been a home or a home foundation, because the rocks go this way. I'm guessing the geocache isn't over here because you don't remember this place. Okay. There's another little foundation.
Today with us, it comes this way and then it dead ends. Literally, there's a curve in it, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder what was there. Oh, there's more of that clay piping all over the ground.
Really? Well, maybe this was a toilet.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of that clay pipe. That's weird little.
Could have been a little building with a toilet in it.
And then it goes this way too.
It even curves around a little.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh my gosh. So is that the stump with the rocks on it?
If there's a stump with rocks on it, probably.
There's a stump with rocks on it. Is that the geocache?
Good chance.
And there's a stick.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good chance.
It's an ammo can. Is that yours?
Yeah, let me hold this and you can.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully there's nothing in there. So I'm turning those on. Dan, don't be watching. Let's see if people came up here. Don't let me lose my shovel today.
Oh, it's full.
Is this all from you?
I don't know. No.
Is this yours?
It's my cache, yeah.
Oh.
Just haven't been here for a while. What's it say as the last entry?
Oh, ATV crew found by something I can't pronounce. Thanks, Dad. Yesterday.
Yesterday. Awesome.
5/15/22.
Awesome.
That's so cool. Okay, where's the pen? But there's a lot of people that have left like cards and band-aids and I don't know, whatever this stuff is, a sock, a hair scrunchie, lotion, chalk, a $1 bill, a kind something or other, a empty school can, hand warmers, a lot of different band-aids actually, and then you 3D printed a thing in there.
Awesome.
Is that yours?
No, it's not mine.
It's not?
No.
It says geocaching.
That's
Little
awesome.
3D printed thing. So this is coming from Dave, who has like 3 or 4 different 3D printers. So whoever did this, you guys did a great job.
I think the last number was 5, by the way.
What?
3D printers. I only currently have 2
5?
running.
I thought you had 3.
I only have 2 running.
This is all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Usually they're full of little toys and things.
Yeah, no, these people really went all out.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
So Elley,
Elley has to point. You gonna put some stickers in there?
those
Do you have some?
rocks. I don't know if I have any in my backpack.
Hmm.
There's a possibility.
Well, now you know where it's at. I told you it was over here.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool though.
Yeah, isn't that the perfect place to put one though?
Yeah, it really gets people up here and looking around at like all of the areas and all of the stuff.
I meant between the two stumps, but that's okay. I agree.
Oh. Yes, between the 2 stumps was a great spot for the geocache. I'm sorry.
No, actually, the reason I put it here is so people could discover the CCC camp. I'm pretty sure at some point I put an explanation of what it was and why it's here. And all
Is that well? You have
That
the
might-
geocache paper.
that might be in in this other one, see there's a paper in that one.
There was one in here. Oh, wet. It just says Geocache site, please read.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, you found it. Dave and Linda Kelly. If you found this by accident, great. You are welcome to join us. That's really cool. Please don't remove or violate Geocache hunt. That's really cool. It doesn't talk about the camp, it just talks about the geocache.
Well, this one's got some stuff in it.
Yeah.
You forgot about this. And
I didn't forget about it yet. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
that might be the explanation. If it doesn't, I should bring some out here, you know, that people can take with them. Or
Oh yeah, that would be cool. A mask.
there you go.
Looks like it's here.
Oh, I didn't do the writing on it though, so somebody else put that
Oh.
in there. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
I should take some
By
pictures
Robert
of that.
J. Moore, a University of Nevada Press. Working in the woods. Did you write this one or?
No.
This is from a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take that along. I'll bring it back, but I want to see what it says.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
If anything, I'll copy it and put it, either put it on the Geocache site or I should put all of that stuff on the Bonita Creek site too.
Wow, this has been out here since 16? Or was it before that?
Yeah.
Wow,
Might have been before that.
very cool.
Somebody changed it out because I don't think I had I had cheap Tupperware stuff, and since then everybody's replaced replaced stuff for me.
That's fantastic though, but your original sign-up sheet is in there. But we'll take pictures of this and then you can find it and bring it back. And
Awesome.
then you could actually, if you make copies of it, people could take them.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That was a plan. And if anybody is up here and you're looking for it, it's right next to that tree right there.
Or this big tree, or the
the big
area
tree.
of the circle that just stops all of a sudden.
Yeah, probably next to where there was the toilet. That would be far enough away from everybody that that's where the toilet would be, I'm thinking.
Well, what about the other ones? Oh, those are probably just showers.
And I'm sure they called it something different. Yeah, I didn't see any output, you know, places where, you know, what rolls downhill. Yeah, here's the, comes to an end. Little tree there, living off of really old fertilizer.
You would think that it would be more lively.
You would think so. It would be interesting to dig there and see if there was any remnants of plumbing that's there.
Oh, it totally would. Okay, so after a small debate, we figured that this is not an outhouse, but that if it was like coming up from their main area, going this way, they kindly made it turn and then it walked up or over to this little house foundation area. And you can see there's like all the stones that make it kind of a square. And then we think it had its own little toilet because it's got a hole in its own little concrete slab. So no mystery toilet right there, no mystery outhouse, but yet maybe this was like ladies' quarters or something, because they would have been further away from the men during the time if they would have had somebody out here like washing laundry and cooking and stuff. There are even some planters. Looks like that somebody right along the walkway. Whoop. A lot of steel. Look at this.
That walkway goes over there, and if you look, it's very obvious there was something here.
Oh, heck yeah.
It was square.
Like, very cool. Tree out front.
In here might be a good place to find things.
Garbage! I love garbage.
Humans.
Humans, yes, that's exactly
Humans.
what it means. Oh wow, and then it continues that way. Or something does, but it doesn't really look like it's double-sided. And then it goes this direction too. See?
Yep, it goes that way.
And then,
There's something there, there's something over there.
yeah. Wow. They really went through a lot of trouble for this out here. It's cool.
That was definitely always a road.
All the way around there.
To the camp, yeah, went all the way out because that let them get out in 2 directions.
Do you think that there was stuff over there on that little bluff?
I don't know. You want to go check?
Yes. Let me detect this really quick and then we'll go over there. So, found a lot of bullet shells so far. And then stuff that sounds like metal, whatnot, but it's like in and out. Check it out. Look out when I turn off the sound. So detecting along right out here, guys. This is how far I am away from the camp out there. And I found a button that says U.S. Army on it. And it's got 2 little stars. Isn't that sweet? That is so cool. And clearly I found a lot of nails. So here's one last area that we didn't really get to see, and we're gonna see before we go. More nails. But it looks like there's another foundation here for a house. There's some old glass on the ground. There's no main garbage. Oh, there's an old pull tab. That's not that old, actually. Well, Depression. I guess that could have been in the same time frame. There's another stack of rocks. Maybe this whole thing right here had a foundation. I mean, people have been camping, but this could have been part of that foundation that they pulled down. And then we have this over here, which Dave believes was part of the... Whoa, that was a weird trick. I just literally latched my boots together as I walked. Oh, wait, this one says something. Well, it's not speaking or anything, but it does say something on the bottom. And it says no. So, I don't, huh? Oh, good gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. It's from the bottom of the bottle.
Can you hold this?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you want to show them?
But this, yeah.
I'll explain this what this is.
Yeah. Dave thinks it's something to slaughter animals.
Okay, yeah. Now, one of you on there can tell me if I'm wrong on this. You see the holes in the side here? Okay. I think what happened is that they would bring a cow in here, and then they would put pipes through the holes that would go underneath the cow, and then they would kill the cow so it didn't hit the ground, and then they would cut it up while it was in here.
Butcher it up.
Yep. Pretty sure that's what this is for.
This, we think, was the kill chute.
And if anybody has a better idea, go for it.
Yeah, please let us know, because, you know, I might know my rocks, but I'm not an expert when it comes to old buildings and stuff, although I have my fair share.
Not the place to be if you're a cow.
Bad idea. We would not want to be a cow in that situation at all. There's some more old glass on the ground too. This looks like an old Pepsi bottle.
Oh, yes.
What does it say?
By your foot too.
Good something. Yeah, but this has got label.
Oh yeah.
It's got a etched in label on it. Isn't that cool? What was good?
I don't know.
The blue stripe. Does anybody know what that was? It's kind of cool. It's not plastic, clearly. It's got...
Oh no, it's super thick too. Really thick.
Yeah,
This
really
This is recycled kind of glass.
Yeah.
For you youngins out there, look it up.
Some other people's glass that they've broken. That's not what we're looking at. Oh, here's some more garbage. Oh, have we found a garbage area? Did we run into the garbage area? Oh my gosh.
Down here, right over there is where the little ravine is that the toilets ran into.
A lot of the times that's where they put their garbage.
Well, then that's probably where it's at.
Oh, no. Not a natural dug hole, and people have been picking up the camp area, I guess, and whatnot, but there's no garbage, but there's definitely like another like cistern right there.
Yeah, it's
And pipe.
old wood there, which tells me that there was a lot of wood and stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Like it's all been stained from the red and the dirt. Camp is back up that way. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I hope you learned something. I hope you had a good time. I hope if you get the chance, you can come out and check out the geocache at the CCC camp. If you can't, then find a geocache somewhere else because they're pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being part of my adventure, and I'll see you on the next one.